786.1 Radio RUA.
Assalamu alaikum, dear listeners. Thank you for joining us today on 786.1 Radio RUA, where we're on our last leg of understanding and applying the verses of Dua Iftitah. Laylatul Qadr nights are the most precious nights. I know we're all making the most of this gift from Allah to come closer to Him, open our hearts and allow the Holy Quran to be etched there, RUA style.
RUA, RUA, read, understand, act.
We're also building our relationship with Mola Mahdi Jan each night as we strive to be his active supporters. Let's now dive into today's verses of Dua Iftitah. Today we will break it up into two parts to make our understanding of what Mola Mahdi Jan wants us to take easier.
الحمد لله الذي من خشيته ترعد السماء وسكانها وترجف الأرض وعمارها وتموج البحار ومن يسبح في غمراتها.
All praise is for Allah, in whose awe the skies and its inhabitants shake, the earth and its inhabitants tremble, and the sea and all that swims in it billows. Yesterday we saw how Allah helps all those in need. Now Mola Mahdi Jan is drawing our attention to those who have made their hearts completely for Allah. Everything Allah made, like the skies and the trees and the mountains and the fish, live completely for Allah. And the people, the inhabitants, who are also completely for Allah, they tremble with awe. Let's think about the word tremble. Everything is in so much awe of Allah. We all know the story of when Bani Israel asked Nabi Musa if they could see Allah with their own two eyes.
ولما جاء موسى لميقاتنا وكلمه ربه قال رب أرني أنظر إليك قال لن تراني ولكن انظر إلى الجبل فإن استقر مكانه فسوف تراني فلما تجلى ربه للجبل جعله دكا وخر موسى صعقا فلما أفاق قال سبحانك تبت إليك وأنا أول المؤمنين.
When Moses arrived to the place appointed by us, and his Lord spoke to him, he said, My Lord, show yourself to me that I may look at you. He said, You shall not see me, but look at the mountain. If it abides in its place, then you will see me. So when his Lord disclosed himself to the mountain, he leveled it, and Moses fell down swooning. When he recovered, he said, Glory be to you. I turn to you in repentance, and I am the first to believe. Surah Araf, Ayah 143.
The mountain could not bear a fraction of the glory of Allah. This ayah illustrates to us how the earth becomes shaken in awe in Allah's glory. We know from hadith that Allah made everything for the love of the Ahlul Bayt. We say this in Hadith Qissa. So if we take our learning a little further, we see that the mountain could not take a fraction of the glory of the Ahlul Bayt, which is a fraction of the glory of Allah. Let's take some lessons from the life of Imam Ali alayhi salam today and see how he lived a life of being in awe of Allah and honoring Him at all times.
Imam Ali alayhi salam is the only one who was born in the Kaaba. He's the only one who got that special place to be born. The inside of the Kaaba must have been so bright when he was born.
That's right. What an awesome day. Our awesome Imam Ali alayhi salam was born in one of the most awesome places on earth. Even the walls trembled to let Fatima bint Asad in for the birth to take place.
Doesn't your heart tremble when you see the shrine in Najaf? Doesn't your heart tremble when you read the words from the Najal Balagha? Doesn't your heart tremble when you shout out, Ya Haydar? Doesn't your heart tremble when you think, when you say, when your heart beats Ali?
A story I like so much from the life of Imam Ali alayhi salam that makes me tremble in awe is the story of Imam Ali alayhi salam's kindness in the Battle of Jamal. In the middle of battle, Kambar, Imam Ali alayhi salam's helper, came with some sweet water and said, my master, the sun is very hot and you have been fighting constantly. Have some of this sweet water and refresh yourself. Imam Ali alayhi salam replied, shall I refresh myself when hundreds of people around me are lying wounded and dying of thirst? Instead of bringing sweet water for me, take a few men with you and give each of these wounded some cool, sweet water. Kambar was a little confused and said, my master, they are all our enemies. Imam Ali alayhi salam replied, they may be, but they are human beings. Attend to them. This story reminds me so much to be a mercy to one and all, no matter what.
Humanity! I love Imam Ali alayhi salam. He is so much like Allah. So super kind. So super merciful. Dad often tells us the story about the man who challenged Imam Ali alayhi salam to give him his sword. Can you share that story today, please?
Hi guys, it's story time!
During the Battle of Nahrawan, a man came to Imam Ali alayhi salam in battle, but during the encounter, he lost his sword. The man realized his hopeless plight, standing against Imam Ali alayhi salam without any weapon at all. Imam Ali saw him trembling with fear. Imam Ali lowered his sword from the attack position and said, run away, friend. You are in no position to defend yourself. Why don't you strike? The man asked boldly. It will be one less enemy for you. I cannot strike a man who cannot defend himself. The man boldly continued to ask, I hear you have never refused a beggar. Now I beg you to grant me your sword. Imam Ali immediately gave him his sword. Taking possession of the sword, he said, now Ali, who is going to defend you against me and save you from my killing blow? Allah, of course he will defend me if he so wills. He has appointed my death to be my guardian angel. None can harm before it is due, and none can save me when it arrives. The man trembled in awe and said, O Master, you are a great man indeed. You can not only forsake the life of your enemy in battle, but also you can grant him your sword. May I have the honor to act as your bodyguard and to fight for you. Imam Ali alayhi salam replied, my dear brother, fight for truth and justice, but do not fight for persons.
What kindness our Imam Ali alayhi salam displayed even amongst enemies on the battlefield. He ended up having one more believer, not one more enemy.
The story of his kindness towards Ibn Muljim makes me tremble with awe too.
It was the month of Ramadan, the month of fasting. It was the time of the morning prayers. The Kufa mosque was full of Muslims. One man, known as Ibn Muljim, pretended to be sleeping with his face downward. He had hidden a poisonous sword under him. Imam Ali alayhi salam was kneeling before Allah, and when he raised his head, a terrible blow fell upon him, giving a very deep cut from the poisonous sword of Ibn Muljam. There was great disturbance and commotion in the mosque in Kufa. The murderer Ibn Muljam started running. The Muslims followed, caught and bound him in ropes and brought him before Imam Ali alayhi salam, who was on the prayer carpet and was reclining upon his sons. Imam Ali alayhi salam knew the blow was fatal and he could not survive it. When he saw the murderer Ibn Muljam and was brought before him, he saw that the rope which had bound him was so tightly bound that it was cutting into his flesh. Imam Ali alayhi salam turned towards these Muslims and said, "You should not be so cruel. Please loosen his ropes. Do you not see that they are cutting into his flesh and he is in agony?" Ibn Muljam was thirsty. Imam Ali could see that. Then Imam Ali alayhi salam was taken to his house. There was much crying and weeping in the whole of Kufa. At this time, milk was brought for Imam Ali alayhi salam. He looked at the milk and said, "Give a glass like this one to Ibn Muljam also. He is very thirsty." The milk was given to Ibn Muljam. He gratefully drank and quenched his thirst. We learn a huge lesson from the life of our Jan Mawla Ali alayhi salam. Be merciful, be kind. This has the ability to make enemies into friends and disbelievers into believers. This is Allah's way. Be amazing. The other thing to take from here is how the actions of Imam Ali alayhi salam make us tremble in awe. When we read the verses of the Holy Quran, we also feel awe and tremble. If we're not feeling this, then perhaps we want to look at how we are reading the Holy Quran. Are we making the effort to RUA? Are we humble reciters who are looking to be moved and be transformed? We too want to strive to be like the rest of creation. Tremble in awe.
The next verses of Dua Iftitah talk about guidance and how we would not be guided if it were not for Allah guiding us. The Alhamdulillah at the beginning of this verse is specific to us being gifted guidance. And the gift of guidance, Imam Ali alayhi salam, is a gift that we can never justly thank Allah for. Let's ru'a the next verse of Dua Iftitah.
الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله الحمد لله الذي يخلق ولم يخلق ويرزق ولا يرزق ويطعم ولا يطعم ويميت الأحياء ويحيي الموتى وهو حي لا يموت بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير.
All praise is for Allah, who guided us to this, and we would not have been guided had He not guided us. All praise is for Allah, who creates but is not created, gives sustenance but is not given sustenance, feeds but is not fed, causes the living to die and gives life to the dead. He is ever living and does not die. In His control is all good, and He has power over all things.
The biggest, gigantic, most massive thing that we can thank Allah for is guidance. Without guidance, we would be lost. Our purpose would not be met. The holy month of Ramadan is a big celebration of guidance. Our guiding book was revealed in this month. The Holy Quran and the Ahlul Bayt are our biggest gifts from Allah, our guiding lights. This is Allah's way of lifting us up to the Noor.
Allah lifts me up to the Noor. Quran lifts me up to the Noor. Ahlul Bayt lifts me up to the Noor. Good friends and family lift me up to the Noor. وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى, and help one another in goodness and taqwa. Surah Ma'idah 5:2.
Mullah Mahdi Jan is making it clear that this beautiful guidance that Allah has given us guides us to Allah. The verse elaborately details Allah's qualities. It's like a package to make sure that the God that you worship is the correct one. No mistakes, no errors.
And what are these qualities? Creates but not created, gives sustenance but not sustained, feeds but is not fed, causes living to die and gives life to the dead, ever living, does not die. His control is all good, power over everything. Let's look at this and apply it to something that people worship. Phones and idols. These days, a lot of people worship their phones. Let's use stone idols and phones in our checklist. Can a phone or a stone idol create?
No.
Can a phone or a stone idol provide me with sustenance?
No.
Can a phone or a stone idol feed me and not need feeding?
I have to feed my phone electricity charge, and thus an idol can't feed me.
Can an idol or a phone cause the living to die and come back?
No.
Can a phone or a stone idol control all good?
No.
And finally, does a phone or a stone idol have power over everything?
No.
Here we see if the qualities outlined by Mullah Mahdi Jan fit to being a god. This is a great checklist if we are ever asked these questions about Allah.
All the answers would be yes.
That's right. Mullah Mahdi Jan has given us a great way to remind ourselves about Allah and His qualities, an amazing checklist.
I have an amazing 2T twist for today that I would like to share.
2T Think and Thank Twist.
What's something that you have been guided towards that you treasure so much?
That's a really good question.
Let's also pay close attention to our core beliefs and our understanding of Allah and His mercy. This tafakkur will fuel a stronger connection and realization that will breed humility and gratitude, plus a drive and a strive to get closer and closer to Allah, Quran and Ahlul Bayt. In today's family dua iftitah time, take time to simply yet strongly think about Allah. Discuss His qualities and how nothing else can be a creator. Talk about the belief of Imam Ali alayhi salam and how we strive to be like him, trying and trying constantly. What are we going to do individually and as a family here forward to build our understanding, love and strive for Allah? How are we going to go about it? Come up with concrete steps for yourself and as a family. Now get to action. Do something today that you have listed. You doing this in the Laylatul Qadr has many countless blessings.
I like the personal and family journey. Both bear so much fruit. I'm really looking forward to trying to better understand Imam Ali alayhi salam's words from the Najul Balagha. The ayahs of Dua Iftitah resonate with me here so much. We just discussed being awed by Allah. Guidance is the biggest gift, and towards knowing Allah. by RUA, read, understand, acting on the pages of the Nahjul Balagha, inshallah, I am guided by Imam Ali alayhi salam to understand Allah better and be awed. Alhamdulillah, the perfect package.
Can I read the Nahjul Balagha too?
Of course you can. That's what the family Najul Balagha time will help do. And we make our learning fun, loving and strong, inshallah. Let's now move on to GPS Jannah.
GPS Jannah.
Let's take a saying from Imam Ali alayhi salam for today for our GPS Jannah segment. Imam Ali alayhi salam says, "Your souls are precious and can only be equal to the price of paradise."
Wow! What Imam Ali alayhi salam is saying is that you are a precious creation of Allah, and to belittle or cheapen your soul is to do a disservice to Allah.
Get your sketch pads. Let's draw our golden hearts and a big equal sign to Jannah. All I got to do is be and do Jannah-worthy actions. That's easy. Just do the right thing.
Yes, just do the right thing.
Let's now move into the wise words from the animal kingdom.
Wise words from the animal kingdom.
I know we've already done lions, but I would like to use the animal that is often compared to with Imam Ali alayhi salam. He is famously known as Asadullah, the lion of Allah. Lions are famous for being brave and strong and courageous, and Imam Ali alayhi salam is all of those things.
Let's now take some moments to meditate today on our beautiful Imam Ali alayhi salam.
The Meditation Minute.
Close your eyes, be very still, and imagine you have a tiny little jar. In it is some very shiny dust. Pour the dust into your hand. It's so bright and sparkly. It's like you're holding millions of very special diamonds glittering in an array of beautiful colors. This shiny dust is the dust from Najaf. This shiny dust is the dust of Abu Turab, Imam Ali alayhi salam. Whichever part of your body you sprinkle the dust on, you're reminded to be like Imam Ali alayhi salam. Start by sprinkling some dust on your feet. The shiny dust makes you move and go to where Imam Ali alayhi salam goes, and you go with him. You feel so confident and courageous as you travel on the Siratul Mustaqim. Sprinkle some dust on your hands. The shiny dust glitters all around you. Your hands do as Imam Ali alayhi salam's hands do. They reach out and help others. They form a begging bowl, asking only from Allah. What energy your hands have. Now sprinkle the shiny dust all over your head and let its diamonds sprinkle all over you. Your thoughts are of Allah and His words. You praise and thank Allah again and again and again. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. The special dust has charged your whole body with the energy of Imam Ali alayhi salam. You are completely for Allah. Say I am for Allah. I am for Allah. I am for Allah. Now place your tiny little jar into your pocket, close to your heart. Come back and open it whenever you want. Now, when you're ready, wiggle and wriggle your fingers and toes. Have a big stretch and open your eyes. Ya Ali, Ya Ali, Ya Ali.
Thank you for that. My tiny jar is my big treasure.
Yes, it is. Let's now end today's program with beautiful Surah Qadr.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
Certainly, we sent it down in the night of power. And what will make you know what the night of power is? The night of power is better than 1,000 months. The angels and Jibrail descend in it by the permission of their Lord for every affair. Peace until the rising of the dawn. Thank you, dear listeners. Let's pray for our Mullah Mahdi Jan, humanity, and each other in these lofty nights. See you all tomorrow on
786.1 Radio RUA.